5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Welcome again, panel. There's a number of issues that I want to get to, including zoning. I want you to talk about programs that work and don't work. I also want to talk about foster children. But first, I know it's not up here right now, but I got to tell you what, that beautiful Gerald R. Ford looks a lot like freedom to me. What defends liberty and freedom and democracy for this country and many others in the world. So to say we don't want to have a military to protect that is concerning to me. But that's a conversation about money, right? And if I ask the panel, would you all say the main need here is we need more money? You're asking for money? Yes, is that what you're, Ms. Roman's saying yes, and no one else is taking me up on that. You guys saying money? I'm from Wisconsin, you're talking about cheddar, right? Yeah, you want money. And so, you know, I look at Ms. Darley's story, and I thought it was a remarkable story of success, of hardship. I can't imagine the hardship that you went through when you got the kind of world thrown at you, and you made it out, but you're here to tell the story of how hard it is, and I appreciate that. You think we need more money for these programs, right?
Not necessarily. I'm not saying that money wouldn't help, but I'm a strong advocate for innovation. And that's because I get a chance to talk to a lot of the young people around this country, and they give me crazy, awesome ideas as to how this could. Some have put into their own plan. One young lady did the coat, which turns into, 19-year-old designed it for the homeless. It's a coat that turns into a backpack that turns into a sleeping bag. So I'm just saying innovative thinking and the opportunity to do so.
You're speaking my language.
Would be the key.
I totally agree. Mr. Stewart, are you a veteran?
No, sir, I'm not.
But you represent a veterans group.
Absolutely.
And do you think we should prioritize veterans over other homeless individuals?
I would say that it has been successful where we have done that across the country.
So you're saying, yes, we should prioritize veterans?
Yes.
Would the panel agree with that? Give me yes or no, quick.
I don't think it's a yes or no question. I mentioned earlier, I think that we need to be able to walk and chew gum at the same time.
But should we, if we have homelessness, and we only have so many slots and so much money, should we prioritize the men and women who serve this country? Yes?
Highly vulnerable men and women who serve this country
should be taken care of.
Should be taken care of.
So when we look at our veterans, are they all in homes, or do we have homeless veterans right now?
Our best estimate has that we have 37,878
veterans
given night
that are homeless.
Yes, sir.
So I look at the money side of this, and the point I'm getting at is we're talking about aircraft carriers, right? Let's not invest any more in liberty, freedom, and democracy, my view. But if we were to take, let's say, $45 million and plug it into a state, could that actually do some good for our veterans in a state if we were able to give $45 million for homelessness?
The history has shown that that has been the case, yes, sir.
How about $1.3 billion? Would that help? $1.3 billion in one state.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what I'm getting at is, do you know how much we spend on illegal immigration? So why do we prioritize people who don't come here lawfully ahead of our veterans, ahead of people like Ms. Darley who find themselves in hard times? California alone spent $45 million on legal services for illegal immigrants, and we have homelessness in America. Veterans are homeless in America. $1.3 billion, a total cost for 2 years in California, $1.3 billion, and we said we prioritize homelessness? I'm all about making sure we have resources to help people out, but when we have veterans on the street, why don't we take the federal, state, and local money and work on homelessness? You want cheddar, that's where the money's at, isn't it? Let's make sure that we don't have any Americans who sleep under bridges, any veterans who serve this country, but sleep on the streets, before we give money for all these other programs. Does anyone disagree with that? Should we put illegal immigrants ahead of U.S. citizens or veterans? Anyone disagree with that? We should put our people first, right? Who disagrees with that? Mr. Rush, you disagree with that?
Again, I want to reiterate that I don't think that this is an either or, and I think that we need.
Oh, it's about money, though, Mr. Rush. It's about money.
It is, and I
It's
think
about
we
having the
need
resources. And if we're looking for resources, why don't we spend it on our homeless first, our people first? A lot of money there. Let's use it for the right purposes. I yield back.
Thank you.